Hello, my divine masculines. How are you? Welcome to this reading. Also the divine feminine and course watchers. I'm using another deck today, the normal tarot deck. Whoops, and cards flying out already. Okay. Well, there is another huge challenge coming up on the 16th, 17th and 18th of March. I'm giving a challenge retreat for 3 days, totally free. If you're interested, you can sign up, you know, by messenger or through email. So let me know if you're interested. It's about removing your blocks, removing the things that no longer serves you. And if it's possible to see where you're heading. You know, maybe you're in a job and you don't feel comfortable, or you have issues with your body and you don't feel comfortable with your body. If you're coming out of divorce or depression or you know, illness or COVID or whatever, and it's a struggle to start all over again. So I will help you and support you to guide through this. Find your true soul purpose and make a living out of that. So if you want to follow your heart and you want to get rid of your job, or you want to move on with your life, and you want to get rid of emotional and physical uncomfortabilities, you know, then you're really into this course for 3 days, and sign up, because it will really change your life. Okay, in 60 minutes we're transforming a lot of stuff already within you. So, and I would say take this opportunity. Okay, let's see what's going on in the divine masculine's mind space. The Hangman. It could mean that he is not moving forward, that he's stuck, that he has to sacrifice a lot, and it's keeping on going in his mind space. You know, that he's thinking, oh, I have to move on, but I don't know what, and I don't know how. And it could be that there is just a block. And also that he have to see the things from a different perspective. You know, see the things from a different perspective in order to see what's really going on in his life. Okay. Then I got also the second card that jumped out is about the Three of Pentacles. You know, it could be that there is there's something going on in your house environment. It could be that there is something going on at your work environment, that somebody else is doing the work, you know, and they just want to see how you are doing, and you take this away from you. You know, it's like, okay, this is what you're doing, and we're getting it all out of you, and I get the credits for it, you know. So be aware that you're not always doing the work yourself and doing it by yourself. You know, it's if they want to know, let them co-create with you. When there's a co-creation, then it will be in harmony. But don't give away your insides and outs. You know, it's almost like yeah, somebody else wants to take the credit for the hard work that you do. Okay. I also hear paint your own life, paint your own canvas, how you want it to be, not how other people want it to be. Take your own canvas and and a lot of I also hear you have to let go of the righteousness, you know, the urge of to being right. It's about the mind, it's about the ego, and you have to let that go, because that will keep you stuck, and it won't move you forward, because it will sacrifice yourself. And that's what is going on. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's heart space. Pentacles, new beginnings, a new road and a new path is opening for you. So it could be that there is new work coming in, new money coming in, new love coming in, you know, prosperity. Know that you are protected, that your money is protected, unless you're spending it yourself. I hear, you know, if you spend too much money, you know, and you also know when money goes out, it also will come in. So the flow is there, but you have to walk your path, and new things are happening for you, Divine Masculine, for what's going on. Oh, I see something is wrong with my camera here, but I can't change that at the moment. So this is for the Divine Masculine. New things happening, new energies are coming out. It could be that you feel more energized, more freedom, more creativity ideas, you know, really creative ideas of how you want to plan your road, where you want to go, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's see how his higher self, what his higher self is saying towards him. What is his higher self saying towards him? What is his higher self saying to 2 cards? Balance out your emotions, get it all back in balance, and move forward. And it's a quick moving forward. It's almost like, you know, he's charging in. When he is in balance, his higher self say, when you are in balance, you feel that you have to charge forward, and you feel that you have to take action, maybe towards your divine feminine, or towards your work, or towards the situation that you are having in mind, but you need to keep that balance within you. You know, it's making the right choices. You know, am I going left? Am I going right? You know, or don't make a choice at all. That's also possible, that you have to balancing it out before you make a choice to move forward. And when you take action, you need to know if it's the right action. I also see one boat is leaving and the other boat is coming in. And if the other boat is coming in, you know, or the other person is coming in, then you need to be in balance. It could be that you left one person already, but that there's a new one coming in, and that you need to balance out your emotions before that happens, you know, before the new one is coming in, and that you're stable, and then you can rush in. I have a feeling that the Divine Masculine really wants to rush in, but his logical mind is saying, I need to have everything on a row. You know, I have to have my own life in balance, and then I can take the move forward. And if it's the right time, I will take action. I will take action, because it's almost now that he is holding back to get himself in balance and to create first the balance for himself, and then the action will come in. Okay, that's what his higher self saying towards him. Get your armor out. You're safe. When you're in balance, you're safe. You don't need your armor. You don't need to protect yourself, because you're already protected by Source. So show what's under that armor. Show what's going within. Show what's going within your heart space. What is, open yourself up and throw that armor off, because you're not going to battle. You're moving towards love. Wow, that's beautiful, guys. Wow. What is his higher self saying towards the divine, about the divine feminine? What is his higher self saying about the divine feminine? Wow, that one wants to jump. Okay. 2 cards. Wow. The Page of Swords. She's on fire, and she has the strength. She has the strength to overcome everything. And her passion, her fire, her love is getting her where she wants to go. And she is mentally, she is very strong. She's grounded. She's courageous. She has that passion. She has that sexual and sensual energy within her. And maybe it could be you're feeling that she is too strong, and that you are doubting yourself. But that's not the case in this. It's not the case. It's equal. I hear it's equal. And his higher self saying, well, she is a very strong person. She is moving forward. She's independent. She's loving, and she's kind. And she has all the passion in her to create and make things come into reality. So she is waiting at the moment for her moment to move on and to take action. Okay, but she is coming in, and that's what the higher self says from the divine masculine over the divine feminine. She can tame the beast. She can tame the beast within, and she can tame the beast without. She's not a fearful person. Maybe she was a fearful person in the past, but she released that. Okay. What is his uncomfortability? His uncomfortability is waiting. It could be that he's still holding on to something of the past, but he is already, letting go, looking to the horizon, to a new future. It could be that he had to leave 2 people behind, and now is holding on to his future and moving on. Seeing the lost ship leaving.
Hier ben ik.
Oh my. Seeing the lost ship leaving, and I almost see it, as a last farewell. That ship has gone, That's interesting, because they also talked about the ship, you know, coming in, one ship going out, one ship coming in, and he is seeing that ship leaving, and holding on, you know, to what is new coming in, and looking to the horizon, and starting anew, ready to move into this world, ready to move forward, you know, and also not looking to the past anymore. It's time to move on. It's time to let that ship go and to move on to what you already have in your hand. Okay? And that's a challenge for him. That's a challenge for him. Because it also could be that he is he had 3 relationships before, 4 relationships before, and that he find out that he has to get in balance with himself, and that makes him feel uncomfortable, because it could be that all the ships are leaving him, and he is afraid to open his heart space to take that action. That could be his uncomfortability. So, and he is more comfortable in the communication, that he wants to come in with communication. And that will, you know, that's the uncomfortability that he is holding back, you know, and still carrying his armor, and not really opening up. I see the divine masculine is open. If he is opening up, I also see the divine feminine opening up, and it's sometimes it's uncomfortable for him, and I think that I feel that his divine feminine, you know, is holding herself back, because she knows what is going on within him, and that he has to release and get back in balance for himself. In what kind of situation it is. Is it in work? Is it in love? Is it in, you know, in anything else? It's almost that he's also guarded with his communication towards the divine feminine. Maybe he feels ashamed, or maybe he feels uncomfortable in some situations. I hear there is growth there. There is growth. There is growth. Okay. I also see what I hear is he saw the growth from the divine feminine up close, and it was so she changed so much in such a short time, that he's also very proud of her. That's what I hear. I hear, oh my gosh, if I knew then, you know, but I always knew you were strong, and that you were capable of doing the things you wanted to do. And I want to match you. I want to match that energy. Okay. So what is he going to do towards that uncomfortability of wearing his armor? Because it's not necessary. Divine feminine doesn't feel hurt, or doesn't feel uncomfortable with his decisions. So that's really amazing. She doesn't, you know, she's not, I hear love is love. Doesn't matter, you know, if it's a relationship or it's a friendship or it's family or it's love for nature, whatever. Love is love. And in that love, if that heart is open, there is no grudge, or there is no remorse, or there is no, that's all made up by the mind. The mind makes up all these illusions and all these stories, and she's not going into that story. She's just feeling from her heart space. She said, okay, I love you, that's it. You know, there is nothing in between. So that's that is what the divine feminine wants to tell towards the divine masculine, and that's what he sees as strength. He probably feels more uncomfortable in that situation because he's holding his armor towards her, you know. He's holding back, and the divine feminine is seeing this, is feeling this. So that's his uncomfortability. What is he going to do about it? Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Six of Pentacles, you know, it's like giving equal, give and take. He receives and he gives. He receives and he gives. And that's what he's going to do about it. So what he gets, he also will give in return. And he knows that she's a high priestess, and everything what's happening in his life, she already saw. She already saw way before he knew. And I hear probably, oh wow, that's a long time ago. She saw it already in June, July last year, what was happening. And she, okay. So, so the whole story, what's going on with the divine masculine, she already knew long way before he knew, because she can see through this time and space. And divine masculine knows also that his divine feminine can help him, can guide him through things. So, and that's what he's going to do about it. He's going to ask her for advice. So what next steps he has to make in his own life, but also he knows when he gives, he also receives. So probably he gave already towards her, and now it's time that he receives from her. Okay? And he's uncomfortable with that. He's uncomfortable with that. But he is going to work on it, because that's the change. He knows that she has all the answers, and that she has the book of knowledge within her, and that she is wearing the key. That she is wearing the key. Okay. How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine? How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine? How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine? Wow. Endings. That it's over, it's done. that's what he sees. That it could be that he has to let go, what we all said, you know, to come back in balance again. He has to let go. That needs to be ended, you know, before he can get back in balance. And being temperance, you know, it's this relationship went through a transformation, and he knows that it needs to be equal, that the fire and the water needs to be there, you know, that the energy needs to move through, but he knows that there is an ending, and that is what he's going to do about it. You know, the ending also gave a new transformation, you know, equality, balance. It's I hear it was a spiritual awakening. So it could be that the divine masculine really got out of his comfort zone by what is going on in his life at the moment, and that he really needs to get in balance, temper himself, and that the universe is guiding him in this relationship. Okay, so what brings them together? What connects them together? What brings them together? What connects them together? What brings them together? Connects them together. What brings them together? What connects them together? What brings them together? Wow. He probably doesn't see. And the Wheel of Fortune. It can be that the masculine is focused on the Wheel of Fortune, you know, karma. I hear karma, and he doesn't see it. The communication. There is something going on with the communication, and maybe they both don't see. That they both don't see what, you know, everything what is happening. It's a karmic wheel. But I see it always at the Wheel of Fortune, that there is money coming in, there's prosperity coming in, they're working on their own, they're working for their money, and maybe it needs more time to get communicated. It's or they have a feeling it's holding them stuck, or it is blinding them, or not able to move forward. But I also see when you're still doing your practice and you still can do this, all the energy and the Wheel of Fortune will come in. It sometimes, when you don't see it, it's the storm outside that you don't see. It's the outside world. In the outside world you don't see. You see in the higher realms, because then you're in the center of your of the storm. You know, it's the, and that is how they connect together. You know, maybe the divine feminine or the divine masculine don't know and don't see what's going on in the other person's life, you know. And it's nothing to be worried about, because, you know, she can put them down, she can put the swords down and take her blindfold off, because her hands are not tied. Her hands are not tied. So it's just, I see also the balance again, the balance in communication. Maybe he doesn't like how the divine feminine communicates towards him, and then he's creating his own storms, you know, on the outside, in the outside world. But everything is in balance. Everything is, you know, about balance. And the Wheel of Fortune is coming in. I see also they're both connected to Egypt. They're both connected to Egypt. There is something in Egypt that there are codes for them to get, and they need to go to the sun. And I hear the Sun Temple of Ra. Wow, get amazing downloads here and get the visions right away. So that's probably what they need to do to get the codes from. Okay. Well, this is it for this week. And that's how they see the relationship. That is the compatibility. That is what they are connected with. And yeah, if you need a private reading, or you want to join the 3-day challenge, you know, let me know. It will transform your life in 3 days. So, and it's free of charge, of course. Again, you know, we are in service. And when we are in service, we create. In creation, we enjoy. When you enjoy, you're living your life. So that's what the whole course is about. Living your true purpose. So let me know if you're interested. I see you next week, and have a really, really amazing week. Bye-bye.